So now we're down at the project level, and we're going to get into software development of the project. So we start off with a plan or a charter. You get different terminology here depending on your system. PMP will refer to a charter. I think Prince 2 refers to a charter. It's basically saying, we're going to do this, and this group has the authority to do it, and has these resources and this expected timetable, and yada 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 yada. And this is often a more specific version of a business case. A business case is, the earlier phases in the strategic establishment of whether to do a project, right? We're doing analysis. So we're analyzing, there's a thing called the five phase model that's often used by the UK. They developed it, the UK Cabinet Office, where it does, breaks down on an economic basis and, various phases. We're not going to get into that, but there's a very clear ways, different approaches of making a business case. Business case propagates a charter. Charter is, okay, we will do it. It has this vision. Now we're going to initiate it. And often, if we're just going to talk in a high level, we're going to say that there is a design phase. This would be kind of more along the lines of like a waterfall, PMP, Prince 2 approach here. Design phase, then we'll just keep it real simple. We're going to get into the implementation. We're going to get into the validation. So we'll do validation, which is testing, deployment, we get it in the customer's hands, and then we do maintenance, where we're correcting stuff in that. And then frankly, we will be probably iterating back into implementation, right, or design, depending, and we're doing multiple versions of this. And this is that iteration part is more of taking like this kind of waterfall and making it into a rolling wave or a phased approach or iteration kind of concept. Now, some of this is relevant to something like Scrum or other Agile approaches, but some of it not so much. So, on a Scrum basis, we start with our plan, which is a series of things we want to do. Right? And this would be called the backlog. Which you could liken as to the plan. Right? We spend time refining or really defining just the topic of what is immediately going to be done. We take some of those slices, those items, and those become what we term as the sprint, right? Man, my drawing is off today. Okay, so then we will do the sprint, and every day we're doing a stand-up to reevaluate how we are doing on this sprint. So we've initiated the work. and this would be the implementation phase that we just discussed. But also validation is happening within this concept. We cannot exit the sprint with faulty or half-done work. We value fully functional, deployable software, right? We don't deliver